Hey everybody, thanks for taking a few minutes to join us for this video. I'm here with River Sussman, and River is the Executive Director for Obria. Obria is a ministry that we have been a longtime supporter of as a church. And River, for people who maybe are not familiar with Obria, why don't you give us the thumbnail sketch of what Obria does?
Okay, we started 40 years ago. In fact, we're just into our 40th year. We started as the Crisis Pregnancy Center. We have been serving in this community as a fully accredited medical organization for the last 15 years. We provide pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, baby clothes, all the kind of resources that moms and babies need. In addition, we've expanded to STD testing, wellness checks for all ages, sports physicals for kids. And actually now we just have a new nurse practitioner. She's just come on, and we will be doing pediatric sick visits. So kids that need something going on. Yeah.
All right. So you've taken that life-promoting mission and expanded it.
We are a pro-life medical organization.
That's wonderful.
And we want to serve and help families grow strong and healthy.
That's great. Mm-hmm. Well, we've been really honored to be part of what Obria has done for a long time. And you talked to me, I guess it was last week, about a pretty exciting opportunity that's just opened up. You currently have offices in Port Angeles, Sequim, and Port Townsend.
True.
The office in Port Angeles, I understand, God's blessed, and that is now paid off, right? And what has become available in Sequim that you guys are looking at?
Yeah, well, actually, and our office in Port Townsend is also paid off.
Wow.
Sequim is the only one, and it was about a year ago we paid off Port Angeles completely. And the board said, well, let's see what's happening in Sequim. I mean, let's not be on the month-to-month thing. And there's been nothing on the market. The end of January, something came on the market that was, that's a very interesting building. And a lot of stuff going on in the organization. Last week, it came to the forefront like, okay, maybe we want to move on this. This is a building you know, Tim. In fact, I think all of your people will know this building. It's the one on the corner of 7th and Hendrickson, blue building, the veterinary building. Yeah. Only 9 years old.
Wow.
And it's fully, I mean, we have never had a building, even whether rental or anything, that we have not had to renovate. And sometimes those renovations have taken up to a year. This one is walk-in ready. I mean, It is a beautiful building.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this building's available. Mm-hmm. As I understand it, there have been some generous donors who have given you what you need to make a down payment on the building.
Yeah.
But that still leaves monthly payments, and the bigger the amount you can put down, the lower that monthly payment becomes.
Right.
To make it feasible for this ministry. How much are you trying to raise?
I would love to raise an additional $100,000.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Well, as God provides, we would love to be part of that solution. Mm-hmm. So what I would like to ask you to think about is how God might want you to contribute to helping Obria purchase this building. God may lay on some of your hearts to do something very generous and help in a really significant way. I know other churches, other individuals in our county are also considering this need. And wouldn't it be wonderful if we didn't just give you a smaller monthly payment, but if God opened the doors and we just paid this clinic off?
I'm open to that.
That would be wonderful.
Our God is big.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is, if you go to dcchurch.org and click on the donate button there, you will find in the drop-down menu, you can select for Obria or Obria Medical Clinics. I forget exactly how that's going to be phrased, but if you select Obria, mark in the amount there that you feel led to give, then we will collect all of that, and we'll be passing a check along to Obria to help you get this new building, which is pretty exciting.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, one of the things that I like about this is that I like that anybody who feeds into this, they're part of it. They're owning it. I mean, I get to run the business sort of, but it's really an expression of the community. And I love that the people are stepping up to take ownership and to essentially do God's work through Obria.
Absolutely.
So I thank you so much for putting this out to your people.
Well, That's what we wanted to present to you. I trust you will give some prayerful consideration to it and give as the Lord leads. Thanks a lot.